All right. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. Okay. Got that shirt up. Shit like that. I've been going over the slate already. So, you know, it is what it is with this situation. I have gotten to this Philly game. This is where I'm at so far. I have some thoughts on some of these games. I can give you guys a quick brief. I have some thoughts on some of these games here. This Joe Rock kid, I have to look a little bit more into him, so I did not look at the Tigers' bats. Um, I mean, I can see a few hits in this White Sox game. I know Benintendi and Montgomery, those guys can, be the home run candidates. I have to look at the Detroit. Maybe I'll come back and bounce back to this one. Um, I'm looking for Will Warren to strike their ass out. Just like we was all over strikeouts yesterday. I got a few spots today, right? Will Warren, I'm looking for him to go ahead and get busy, right? So that's just, point blank. Goldie versus a lefty, it's almost an auto play, right? He's just been phenomenal against lefties. If you want to, fuck around with Goldie, then, go ahead. I can go back and give you guys a little insight, whatever the case may be. Um, Anytime somebody's throwing a primary fastball, I'm gonna have interest in Blade, especially when it's a righty. But I don't know if I'll pull the trigger. But he is a home run candidate, a personal home run candidate for me. Volpe, he's a guy down there that's interesting as of late. If you're looking at hits and stuff like that, Bellinger has lefty lefty splits. The Cubs game is interesting. We got an over under 9. Colin Ray can give up bombs. Patrick Corbin has a pitch that he's throwing that the Cubs aren't striking out on. There's possibility that this game could probably go over. I'm gonna say that the winds are not blowing out; they're going left to right. That's why we see an over under 131 in this one. I mean, over under 9 in this one. Vladdy got hurt yesterday. If you want to take advantage of that, bombs. At times, Okamoto looked good. Springer looked good. I don't have a set bomb home run play from this one. I ain't gonna lie, but I do expect runs to be put up in this one. So it's interesting, right? But like I said, Colin Ray can give up some bombs. Uh, Nathan Eovaldi, he's in a spot where I can see him get some strikeouts. But his pitching outs sitting at 18 and a half. Uh, I'm going to sprinkle on this pitching outs. I got it set to the side. I don't mind the strikeouts. Wyatt Langford, right? I think he's got a home run in like 3 of his last 5. You have to watch out for Wyatt Langford. He might not look good on paper, but what he's been doing as of late has been good. Nemo has been on fucking fire as of late. Most of the time, he's getting 2 hits. as of late, so he's been swinging a decent bat. Jock Peterson is somebody that you can look at for a bomb. I don't think I'll be going there. He does have 5 home runs off his top pitch. San Diego, I can't right now. Walker Buehler does look like he can go out there and pitch good. 7.5 over under in this one. A lot of lower totals, including this Milwaukee and Atlanta game. Um, we got we got we got a tough ass pitching matchup here, man. Straight up. Over under 7. Historically, um I usually look at Ozzy versus lefties. Great pitching matchup, though. I don't know if I'll go there. Baldwin is somebody who I do think probably can go yard. I probably still won't go there. Vaughn, always looked at Vaughn versus lefties. Um, Churio is somebody you can look at, but I still don't think I'm gonna go there, right? Um, of the two pitchers, who do I think can have the best game? Milwaukee been lights out versus lefties as of late, but I still think Chris Sale can come in here and pitch good. San Francisco, Miami. I wish y'all could have seen it because I was really, really undecided. I like Max Meyer as a pitcher. Something's telling me he's probably getting ready to get hit today, right? Something telling me he's getting ready to get hit. And Leon Hicks, Otto Lopez, Star Wars, Edwards, even Huberto, Mac. Some of these guys look good. I don't like this ballpark. We got to over under 8 in this one here. I don't know. Some hits and shit like that. I could see bombs. Styles got that power. Huberto Hernandez looked like somebody I probably wanted to take a stab at. Devers looked like somebody I wanted to take a stab at. Willie Adames got a few home runs off this pitch mix, but it's coming off the third pitch with Max Myers throwing, which is the fastball. Devers just hit his top pitch for a home run yesterday. I don't know if Devers warming up. Young Ho Lee can hit, like Reyes can hit. Eldridge is in hitting form right now. I'm so undecided. I'm almost wanting to. I'll tell you this. I gotta come back and look at it. But if I'm thinking, if I'm thinking, San Francisco can put up some runs, then I'm looking at the over, right? If you look at it and you think San Francisco can put up some runs, then you can look at the over. That's where I'm gonna play this. We was all over Aranda yesterday, but I didn't pull the trigger. He went yard. He been selling so damn much. As far as a hit or something like that, I couldn't talk you off Yandy and Aranda for hits or something like that. We got it over under 8.5. Yandy probably would be the top hit candidate for me, right? Uh, I'm so tired of So Seymour, uh, he won't have an opener today. I don't exactly know what to expect. Anything can happen here. James Wood, anybody, right? So I'm not jumping out there like that. Pena hit, possibly 2 hits. Joey Cantillo is pitching his worst versus righty, so bump to the uh, bump to the righties for Houston. As you can see, the projected lineup here does have 8 righties in it. Okay, with Alvarez. Like I said, Cantillo is pitching his worst versus righties. So you can look at these lineups. You got 8 righties in there, right? So bump to the righties because Cantillo is pitching his worst to righties. Bazana, uh, I can see him for a hit. Scheming has bomb power as well as Hoskins and Mazzardo. Those guys have goal power that they can hit bombs. But at some point, without their top bats in there. I think they just go on a little bit of a losing streak. But they won. I think Cleveland has won 2 in a row without their top bats. That's the MLB for you, man. Straight up. Here's where I'm at right now. We got an over under 7.5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 games I gotta go through. Let's get to it. Now I'm expecting Freddie Peralta to come in here and strike these motherfuckers out. That's my theory right now, right? I do want to see what the line is for him, so let's go take a look. Who the fuck is that? Philly? Okay, Philly. Philly Peralta. Strikeouts at 5.5. And I'm leaning towards the over. I need to see what's been going on as of late too, but last 30 days, Philly #2 in striking out versus right-hand pitching with an 84 WRC plus. Last 14 days, Philly #1 striking out. You said who I like for a home run. I'm just researching the slate right now, bro. Researching the slate right now. We did have a good day yesterday. I mean, it was the late bombs that we were on. They came through, right? But when I told you yesterday, I knew it was a pitching slate yesterday. I knew it was a pitching slate. We went over the pitchers extensively. And, I like I said, I don't just bet home runs. You know what I'm saying? So, and then I don't, shit. I do the little recap on these plays and shit like that. Motherfucker can listen. Motherfucker ain't got to listen. I can care less. Because, when I come out here and do what I'm going to do, I'm coming out here doing what I'm going to do, and I'm getting on. I'll do this shit for free. I don't care about anybody when it comes to, giving out the plays and nothing like that, because I don't charge nobody for shit. Now, we were on pitches yesterday, right? These are all the plays that I gave out yesterday at the end on the recap and shit like that. We knew it was a strikeout. I said in the beginning of the video, don't be surprised if you don't see the usual suspects going tomorrow, because we got a pitching slate. You know what I'm saying? I couldn't get this one out, but at the end of the day, we did recap it, and all these pitchers, the value was on the pitching yesterday. But the late home runs came pouring in, straight up. If Adele hits one yesterday, I'm probably swimming. I ain't gonna lie, I'm probably swimming. I'm probably swimming today. If Adele hit one yesterday. But at the end of the day, you know what I'm saying? I bet everything. I don't just bet pitchers. I bet everything. I bet everything, bro. I bet home runs, hits, RBIs, pitching. I bet everything, man. I bet everything. I'm just not no home run better, right? That's not. I bet everything. Wherever I see the edge at, that's where I'm going. You know what I'm saying? I'm not no bully in real life, but you want to pick on the weak when you're trying to win this money, right? You want to pick on the weak when you're trying to win this money. You want to try to find an edge. You know what I'm saying? I'll throw a home run play out or something like that, but that's not my end all be all, man. I'm not finna hit them home runs like that every motherfucking day. That's how I go. You know what I'm saying? You got to keep your head above the water, man. We doing this to try to win some money. So Peralta, I'm a little bit skeptical on Peralta right now, but I do know he does have that K stuff. So he got 2 versus. I'm gonna have to look. He got 2 versus Atlanta, 1 versus Center. 1 versus 2. Seattle gave them 6. 5 to Miami, 9 to Miami, 7 Detroit, 6 to Washington, 8 to Colorado. I need to see pitchers versus Philly. Righties. Alcantara just gave him 6. Philip Gusto, Mizrachi 15. Cease 11. Burke 7. Boy, you gotta be able to trust them. What's up with it, Linwood? Yeah, you already know, man. You already know. Oh shit. Got to be able to trust him. So we'll look and see if we can trust him. Now we know Freddie Peralta throwing that fastball heavy, right? Let me check, make sure. Yeah, 50% fastball. Brandon Marsh, he loves the fastball, so he's somebody we definitely gonna keep an eye out on him. But let's filter it to the fastball. Who doesn't like a fastball? So we'll see how this team looks versus this fastball throughout the season. Here, Brandon Marsh is batting 400 versus it. Now we haven't been hearing Harper's name. We might start hearing him today, right? He got 6 bombs on that fastball. Justin Crawford, 16 for he's batting 300. So Marsh for full season, Marsh, Harper might be, yeah. It's been a long time since people been, I feel, it's Harper, you know what I'm saying? So let me take a quick look real quick. Team versus pitcher. Let's go Philly. Bryce Harper, 3 for 14, 2 bombs. Alec Bohm, 1 for 9 and a bomb. Kyle Schwarber, 2 bombs. Trey Turner, 1 bomb. What's their strikeout percentage? Bohm, 44%. Harper, 66%. And 14 at bats. 50% for, okay. Okay, so he's striking these motherfuckers. He's been historically he struck their ass out. Let's say it like that. So, this is the fastball alone. Let's bring it in. How about the last month? Bryson Stott 3 for 22. Got a fly ball on it. Not striking out much that last month. Brandon Marsh looks okay versus it. No fly balls or nothing like that. Bryce Harper's 4 for 11. 1 bomb in the last month. 11% K rate there. Last two. Um, Harper. All right. Schwarber. It's Schwarber, right? All right, so let's stop right here at about the last month. Throw everything in there. Marsh, 13 for 36. I can see him getting a hit, something like that. Schwarber. Where's Harper? 5 for 28, 2 bombs. That shit might fade away. Let's look at the last 3 weeks. Last 3 weeks, Brandon Marsh. Brandon Marsh been cooking. Oh, he been okay. You know what I'm saying? I could look at him for hits. Schwarber, power numbers are there for Schwarber, and a fly ball, and the power numbers are there. But the strikeouts are starting to slide in there for Marsh, Crawford, and Schwarber. That's three, right? That's 3 Ks. Last 2 weeks, Bryson Stott, Marsh, Crawford, Schwarber. That's 4 Ks. Then you got Harper 2 for 13, Schwarber 2 for 15. You know, are these indicators that he can come out here and pitch good? Who knows, right? Crawford, Brandon Marsh looked like I mean, I guess, right? Freddie Peralta, what you been doing? He gave up 6 to St. Louis. I mean, outside of that, he ain't been getting super duper crushed. Let me see. Pitchers versus Philly. Okay. I ain't feeling. Okay. Let's flip over to the righties. Take a look at them. All right, so hold up. On the road, Freddie, on the road, will walk a few folks. The barrel was kind of down. No home runs to righties on the road. Ground ball percentage looked okay on the road. How about on the road? How about on versus lefties on the road? He's given up 9 bombs to lefties. Of those 9 bombs, 4 of them come on the road. Fake decent strikeout percentage, decent higher on the higher side of the fly ball. Okay, let's go back to the righties. All right, so of course he's throwing that fastball to righties too. I want to say Look at Trey. Trey has one home run off him in his lifetime. He's throwing 58% fastball. The fastball is lights out versus righties, man. No home runs, 175 batting average on it. So we'll single that out real quick and just see what they've been doing full season on that fastball. And then Trey Turner has 17 for 48. He's looked good on the fastball so far. Hard hit percentage is up. The fly ball is pretty decent there. He's only got 2 home runs, so it is what it is. I'll bring it in to lately, the last month, and I mean, man, right? You know, so Real Muto and Turner have been striking out only on the fastball. The last month, Alec Bone got 4 hits on it, not striking out that much. Alec Bone, last 3 weeks, Real Muto and Turner looked like they were just ready to go sit down somewhere on that fastball. They've been striking out. We counted about at least 3 or 4 strikeouts on the lefties. Then we counted about 1 or 2 strikeouts over here. Then you want to see if those motherfuckers going to be in the lineup, and then you can be able to count how many strikeouts you can project. You can project how many strikeouts you think that Peralta probably can get, right? If he don't sell. Now I'm throwing the full pitches back in there. Then I'm going to rewind it and bring it back to the last month just to run them through the ringer again just to see how this shit look. The full pitches, the same 2 motherfuckers still striking out over the last month, right? And then Bohm is the guy looking like he ain't striking out that much. Bringing it back down to the last 2 weeks. Now everybody's starting to look like they're striking out, but Bohm is around league average, around 18%. So, I mean, lately, it's just telling the tale that, some of these guys been striking out as of late, right? Whether it's become the lefties, whether it's become the righties. But like I said, when I looked at it right here, like I said, and so it's a few ways you can look at it if you press it for time. You know what I'm saying? You still want to dig into the swing and strike shit and stuff like that. But at the end of the day, if you want to look at it like that, you can look at the righties, right? You can go back to the last 30 days. You can see it was already in the chart. We just went through it, right? Philly, number 2 in striking out versus righties. Then, last 14 days, Philly, number 1 striking out versus righties, 95 WRC plus. Last 7 days, Philly. Now, last 7 days, Philly, um, they looked a little better, right? Right here, middle of the pack with a 134 WRC plus. I don't know who it was they seen, right? I don't know who it was they seen. Or you can go back and, flip the script, go to the last 30 days at home. If I'm mistaken, they have been a little bit better at home. At home, right hand versus right hand pitching. Last 30 days, 99 WRC plus. That's okay. They hitting league average with a 26% K rate. So, you know, then you want to see who's in the lineup. Then you can start to calculate, try to calculate who you think is going to be striking out, shit like that. As far as hits and stuff like that, um, you know, I was looking at, it's been a while since people in general, the whole industry, because I haven't been seeing them, right? It's been a while since the whole since the whole, everybody been betting on Schwarber. I mean, what you call that motherfucker? Harper, right? It's been a while, right? I'm looking at his pitch profile here, and he's throwing that fastball 50% of the time. He's got 6 bombs on it. We know who Schwarber is, right? But Harper is interesting to me right now. He's given up 3 bombs. The pitcher's given up 3 bombs on that fastball. 655 hard hit. Long story short, y'all feel what I'm saying. This could be a day that Harper could probably. I wouldn't be surprised if Harper went yard. How about that? Instead of just saying all this shit what I just said. And Marsh, I could see him getting hits. You know what I'm saying? Bohm is a guy that wasn't striking out. Schwarber is, if he gets bit bat to ball on it, he can definitely lift it out of there. What's the weather? Okay, probably winds, probably right to left, or whatever the case may be, 79 degrees, whatever, right? So, you feel me. Uh yeah. So, um flipping it over here, to what do I want to do though, right? What do I want to do with Peralta, man? What I'll do, I'm going to set the strikeouts over here as a lean. Um, Flip over here to the Mets. Whoo, this boy here been off the chain. He's been off the chain, man. So Milwaukee, they've been tough versus lefties as of late. He went out there, went 5.2 innings, and he gave up 8 hits. I mean, he's been lights out, man. He gave up 4 runs. He's given up more than 2 runs twice this season. Right? That's Sanchez, man. So what do you want me to say? I need to check Sanchez's numbers here. I should have jumped on his numbers last night, man. Shit. Strikeouts at 7.5. His pitching outs at 19.5. Wow. Mm-mm. I don't know if I want to. See, the New York Mets, last 30 days, 11th in striking out, 117 WRC plus versus lefties, meaning they look pretty good. New York Mets, last 30 days, last 2 weeks, 150 WRC plus versus lefties. Wow. New York Mets versus lefties. Who the fuck did they see? Well, Soto, he got a 12% K rate. Nice little pull air there. Only one bomb on the season. They ain't looking too hot. The lefties. It's probably had to be the righties doing a little damage there. Carson Benz, 71 hard hit. Long story short, I'm definitely going through here because, truth be told, I ain't finna bet one of these motherfuckers. I can care less. I ain't scared to miss no money, but I just don't want to lose none, right? Vientos. Alvarez hitting the ball pretty hard. What is he throwing? Change up 50%. All right, let me get that change up in there. A lot of these guys don't strike out versus their changeups. Marcus Simeon, a veteran, he's 5 for 7 with 2 extra base hits, 28 barrel. Alvarez, 2 for 7 with a bomb. None of these guys pretty much not striking out. Viento's 8 for 22. He ain't pretty much striking out on a pitch that he's throwing 52% of the time. Put the rest of the pitchers in there and I'll bring it out lately. See what they've done for me the last month. Marcus Simeon, 5 for 11. Bo Bichette, 6 for 11. Vientos, 4 for 8. That's the last month. You don't see many lefties last 2 weeks. You know, you see righties more than you see lefties. Alvarez can go sit down somewhere. Alvarez is hitting the ball pretty hard, though. You know, it's exit velo logs. Mm, mm, okay. Yent knows 3 for 4. Still don't. It still don't. I mean, because I know what I'm getting myself into with this pitcher. So it still don't. It still don't move me like that. What's the total to this game? 7.5. Decent pitching matchup. I might find a way to back the pitcher somehow. I'm not stepping my foot in that mud. Judging by the last 2 days, yesterday good pitching matchups. Today we got a decent amount of good pitching matchups. Tomorrow for Father's Day, it just feel like it's gonna be lit. I ain't gonna lie. It feel like we gonna have some gas cans tomorrow. So let's just what I'm saying. Cause man, we see how some aces go the last 2 days. We'll see. We will see. Um, I don't bet against all green. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes that shit don't even move me. It's the matchup thing. It's a matchup thing. Colorado versus Pittsburgh. Colorado will be at home here. We'll take a look at Pittsburgh here. Okay. What's the total in this one, right? I should have pulled. We should have saying yesterday. Should have pulled the trigger on on the under yesterday because they didn't look like they was going over at all. Now we got a 10.5 team total here. I mean, over under here with Skeens and Sugano on the mound. So gotta look at Pittsburgh first. Sugano been okay at home, right? So versus righties, giving up 4 bombs at home. He's only giving up one. He is getting barreled and shit, but he only giving up 1 bomb at home versus righties. Troy Bart, Nick Gonzalez. I couldn't talk you off a hit or anything here for Nick Gonzalez. Nick Gonzalez can hit. You see that? He's batting 300 on everything, right? So a hit, he just don't hit no bombs like that. Mm. Hmm. So Gonzalez definitely gonna be on the hit list. Yeah, I do. I mean, I post. You just go down my timeline. My timeline. I'm on YouTube. I'm right now. I'm streaming to YouTube, X, Kick, Facebook. I do this every day. Just go down my timeline. I go do this every day. What's up, Brent? This you can just the title is self-explanatory. We research it. You know what I'm saying? As I find some shit, we gonna find some shit. You know what I'm saying? I'm showing motherfuckers the tools. I'm giving I'm putting it all out there. You know what I'm saying? I'm putting it all out there. This what some of these tools that I'm going through is some of the tools that everybody use. I'm trying to show you. I'm not no expert. That's what I'm trying to show a motherfucker. It is what it is. Sugano's giving up 9 bombs to lefties though, so that's definitely what we want to see. At home, he's giving up 3 of those at home. The 9 of them, other 6 come on the road, so it's possible, right? We know this is Coors. We know what Coors does. Let's check the weather in Coors. How about that? 83 degrees, wind coming in that way. The show I'm most definitely gonna fuck with you. It actually makes sense. Appreciate it. Yep, no problem, fam. It is what it is. Yep, wind coming in. You know what I'm saying? A little bit. I don't know what that's going to affect or whatever. Definitely not a meteorologist, but uh, we'll see what he's throwing and we'll go from there. Brandon Lowe. mm. So his top pitch is that fastball for right now. That splitter. Well, let me see. He's getting barreled up pretty good though, man. This is the pitcher, right? So it's pretty red, plenty red right there. So I'll definitely be looking at the lefties here. I will be looking at the lefties full season. You see how green these lefties are. And like I said, looking at looking at the pitch mix, he's throwing a decent amount of pitches, So I ain't gonna single one out. I'm gonna just see what they've been doing for me lately, right? Last month, Indy Rodriguez. Look at his exit velo logs. Green as hell versus this pitch mix, right? So it looks like looks like these Pirates have the potential to come in and have some success today, right? In a small ballpark, Sugano, he gave up 8 runs to the Athletics, 3 runs, but he's been good though for his standards, man. Especially pitching in course. Look, shit, 8 runs there, but 3-2, 3-2, 3-5-4. You know what I'm saying? 1-0-1-5-2-1-1. So man, you know what I'm saying? Shit, you feel me? Let me filter this to some of his. Let me see. How about at home? Let's see. Home, Sugano at home. Look, for his last 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 starts at Coors, not bad. I mean, Cubs, he ran across the Cubs, was probably ass then. Arizona, they've been disappointing. The Mets, he gave up a bomb. Okay. San Diego, ass, man. The Dodgers went in there and put up 5. Reasonable. Philly, 1. Like, hmm. I don't know. I think Pittsburgh hit his ass up today. I ain't gonna lie. But as of late, Pittsburgh, well, like guys like Brandon Lowe he ain't been lowing for us as of late, right? But this Andy Rodriguez kid looks good, right? So gonna have to like Andy Rodriguez. Look at that. And I don't have to bet home runs all the time. You know what I'm saying? He looks like he's gonna go out there and wreak some havoc, right? I'll be looking at him for HRRs, right? I'll be looking at him for hits, runs, and RBIs. Probably you probably get some value on his number. Maybe 2.5. It might have to go to 2.5, but let's see. Batters props, hits, runs, and RBIs. He'll be down there in the bottom though, like in that 6, 7, 8 hole probably. So you'll probably find some value on him. 3 plus 122, 2 at -165, 2 for the parlay, 3 for the straight. Okay, 2 for the parlay, 3 for the straight. That's how we gonna do that. You know what I'm saying? Let me see. So he looks pretty good. A lot of these guys, the barrel rate, the hard hit is at 78, 35 fly ball. None of these guys striking out versus this pitch mix. Reynolds, 66 hard hit. Yeah. What's the projected lineup? How about that? Indy in that 6 hole behind Callahan. Callahan, man, they finna probably beat up on this boy straight up. I ain't finna lie. But let me see. Damn, where was I at? So, cause Callahan right here. All right, let's bring it in a little bit more. Damn, last two. Look at India. 100 average exit velo, but then the fly ball's dipping. I'm not worried about it. I'm not worried about it. Look at that. He's been hitting the ball very hard. Reynolds, 96 exit velo as of late. Look at Reynolds' exit velo numbers. A bomb right here on the 14th on the fastball. Another bomb right here on the 16th on the fastball. Horowitz, Callahan. His fly ball is kind of up there. He was strike out too though. Last 7 days, Brian Reynolds 5 for 7 with 2 bombs, 83 hard hit, 33 fly ball. Brian Reynolds is on one last 7 days. Indy has been balling last 7 days. And Brandon Lowe is 1 for 7. You know what I'm saying? This could be a spot for to pick a pick me up spot here, though. You know, Spencer Horwitz. Yeah, so I'm definitely liking the lefties here. What I'll say is let me check this projected lineup one more time. Uh, Gonzalez, he was the righty. I said I like him. He was hitting everything. He was pitching. Then you got Callahan looking as of late. Rodriguez, Indy looked great. And then Reynolds looked awesome. So Brandon Lowe, this could be a spot. I really like Horwitz for hits, runs, and RBIs. I can see things. Now he's only got a 13% strikeout rate to lefties, so that's all we can go off is the data. Now you got Skeens on the other side, right? So Skeens, um, let me take a look at something real quick. Team versus Brandon Lowe is 2 for 3 with a bomb off him. The rest of these guys haven't even really seen him. Magnum 0 for 3. And then you got Colorado Rockies. Nobody has a bomb off him. There's a lot of strikeouts in there. A few strikeouts, a lot, whatever. So, you know. Skeens at on the road. Skeens hasn't given up any home runs on the road to lefties. He's given up 4 home runs at home. That's interesting. TJ Rumfield, I'm a fan, right? Took his HRR yesterday. He hit a bomb. TJ Rumfield, he likes that fastball. He's 61 for 21, 10 extra base hits and 3 bombs. So I couldn't rule him out. I'm gonna put that fastball up there and see who can hit it, right? Just a fastball by himself. See who can remotely come close to hitting that fastball. Rumfield can. McCarthy, 16 for 9, he can. Castro can. Troy Johnson wasn't in the lineup yesterday. I don't know what's up with that. Since this is Coors, let's hit the home switch on it, right? See how they're doing at home, because they get active at home. This is at home versus the fastball, okay? Sullivan, fly ball is up. His pull air is up. He's not striking out. He's got 2 bombs. Rumfield looks good. Okay. All these at home, all these guys can hit that fastball. All right, so bring it in real quick. As of late, I ain't finna sit up here and lie to you though, like I'm finna go ahead and play some of these motherfuckers. No, I'm not. I will be playing Pittsburgh bats, and that's probably it. I ain't finna sit up here and lie to you. Last 3 weeks, full pitch mix. McCarthy 12 for 32, looking good. On the hit side, that's that fastball. Look at that, man. 1, 2, 3, 4. All these guys not striking out. That's crazy. Let me find out if they're finna come out here and be a pest. Skeens ain't been scheming like he was last year. Mm. Mm-mm. If I am betting somebody, it's gonna be one of them lefties. I ain't gonna lie. Look at the righties there. Paul Skeens on the road. He's only given up 1 home run on the road to righties. I wonder how many games has he pitched on the road. 4, 5. Let me see. Hunter Goodman. Now, if I was to take a bomb from somebody, it probably would be Hunter Goodman. I ain't gonna stunt. 15 extra base hits, 10 bombs on his pitch mix. He got 3 of them on the fastball. He's got 1 on the sinker, 1 on the sweeper, 5 on the slider, 2 on the changeup. He's throwing that fastball a little bit more than everything else. We're gonna single that out. In fact, hold up. Let's take a look and see what he's looking. So, okay. Let's put that fastball in there by itself real quick. Caros, Freeman. Freeman not striking out on that fastball. All right, put everything else up there and let's roll. Last month, how y'all looking? Matter of fact, let me look at these righties at home. Okay. Caros with a 12% K rate the last 3 weeks, and Tyler Freeman with a 12% K rate last 3 weeks. You couple them two with them other guys that ain't been striking out, them lefties, them because you know if I flip over to the righty lefties yesterday, I mean the lefties, you see this the lefties the last 3 weeks too. Them motherfuckers ain't been striking out. But remember, like I told y'all, remember they have been going into their athletics and shit like that. But I mean, let me see. I mean, no. I don't know, man. Let me go back here to the righties. Carroll 7 for 17. It's gonna be interesting to see who's gonna be in this lineup. Paul King's still probably finna wear their ass out, but still, it does look like, they could. If this was anybody else, I probably would be like, yeah, this is. I would be looking at it over here. This Paul Skeens right here, he's been pretty good. Yeah, pretty good. He faced them. They probably was at home, but he went 8 innings, 10 Ks. Paul Skeens is good. Oh shit. What's his strikeouts, man? Shit. 10 was his fifth mix. Let's go. Yikes. Damn. It says 6.5. That's a fishy number. That plus money. That's fishy as hell. That's because they ain't. Let me see. Versus right hand pitching. Damn. Where they gonna have them in ranks on the WRC plus side? Last 30 days, Colorado. 19% K rate. I don't think I've ever seen that a day in my life. I ain't never seen that. 40 years on this motherfucking planet. I ain't never seen their ass down there, number 29th and striking out. Colorado been on one. Goodness gracious. All right, last 2 weeks. Colorado still down there with 141 WRC plus. That's 40 over average. Wow. Damn. 140 WRC plus. This is unheard of. That's unheard of for them. Um, what's the line? Minus 210. So looking at it, right? So look, pitching is important. Pitching is important. I came back Colorado, but Brandon Lowe been slumping, right? O'Hearn ain't. We'll see. We'll see. Bats I like here is going to be. The bats I like here from a matchup standpoint. I'll be looking at Brian Reynolds. He's in form right now. Hits all the way up to a bomb. Um, Indy Rodriguez. Um, they got his line at 1.5 total bases, or you can look at his hits, whatever the case may be. You know this ballpark. Anybody can hit a home run in this ballpark. I like Horwitz. I like Gonzalez for a hit, possibly 2 hits. He's a 2 hit candidate. See, 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits, 2 hits, 3 hits right there. Or HRRs, whatever you want to do. And then like I said, the usual suspects, those motherfuckers, they in play, right? I ain't gotta put them down there. Your lows and all that shit, I ain't gotta put them down there. Um, Athletics, Angels. Let's look at the Athletics first. You got Urena on the mound. Urena's not bad, man. Urena, he went 7 versus Arizona. Go figure. Houston 5, 6 versus Colorado, 6 Tampa Bay. He's only given up more than 3 runs once. 3 of his last 4 games, he's given up a bomb. Let's see what we got here. At home, 50% ground ball rate. Shea, 15 and 10. He's throwing a sinker 45% of the time. He's giving up 3 bombs with a 320 batting average on that sinker. The rest of that shit kind of lights out. So let's look at that sinker by itself. A lot of batters like the sinker. They don't hit a lot of bombs off of it, but a lot of batters like the sinker. So we're gonna put that sinker up there by itself. And Jacob Wilson, 21 for 56. That's great. Zach Geloff, 16 for 38. That's great. 9 for 20 for Bolte, 6 for 16. There, just not a lot of bombs. And then no striking out, right? So that's very interesting there. That's just the sinker alone. I'll pull it into the last month here. Jacob Wilson, Zach Geloff, man, he's 10 for 22 in the last month off that sinker alone. So he's definitely going to be a hit candidate. Bolte 5 for 7. Okay. Right here, last month, throw the rest of the pitchers in there. Some hits, you know what I'm saying? I see some hits here. Zach Geloff, definitely a hit candidate. I see some hits. I see a hit or so there. What about for the lefties here? Urena will walk a few lefties. He will be at home here. And walk percentage is at home. Urena is good. He's got a 50% ground ball rate to lefties and righties. Take a look at Nick Kurtz. He's throwing a changeup 46% of the time. As you can see, his pitches, this the picture right here, looking good. So let's put that changeup up there. Okay. They don't look too hot versus that changeup. Lawrence Butler hit a bomb yesterday. They not striking out on that changeup though, so they can be pesky. They ain't looking too hot. I know super green. As of late, Lawrence Butler 5 for 8 on that changeup. Remember, he hit a bomb yesterday. He ain't struck out on that changeup either. McNeil 36 fly ball. He got a bomb recently. Well, within the last month. That's just to change up his top pitch. I mean, that's all I'm looking at right now. So Lawrence Butler, I guess he act like he gonna be a little warm right now. But throw the rest of the pitchers up there. Tyler Soderstrom the last month. Got a decent amount of hits. None spectacular. Nick Kurtz, bring it in the last 3 weeks. Let's see, Nick Kurtz. 1 for 8 on that changeup. But everything else looks pretty good. What's the total in this game? 9.5. What's the weather? Oh, I thought they was in LA. They in at Athletics. What's the weather? That's small ballpark. You know what they finna do in there. 77 degrees, wind straight out at around 9 miles an hour. I'm skeptical here. Lance Border look like he's trying to warm up though, man. Straight up. Tyler Soderstrom. This ballpark it throws a monkey wrench in the game. This ballpark here, man. Straight up. Flip it over real quick to JTDN versus lefties. 5 bombs on the road. 4 of those 5 bombs come on the road. I mean, they'll be at home. I'm sorry. JTDN he's getting hit at home, of course, in their ballpark, of course. Just gave a 5 to Milwaukee. He gave a 5 to Cleveland. Other than that, he's been good. So he's been good. Anyway. Hmm. Damn. Pitching matchup here, huh? All right, so lefties here. Shanuel. Walton. Change up. Da 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 da. He's looking pretty good. Decent pitching matchup here. Walton. I'll see if he's going to be in the lineup. I can see him getting a hit or something like that. Boppers, though, I don't know. Looking at the righties now. I don't know. It's probably going to be the Athletics or nothing for me. What's the line? 9.5. Athletics minus 168 favorites. That looks like that. It looks that way for me too. I like the Athletics in this one. Sinker 55% of the time. Zach Neto. He's pretty lights out with that shit though, man. He's got a 42% ground ball rate, 27% K rate. How about at home? Looking pretty good. It's pretty good. Pretty good. Put that sinker up there by itself at 55%. Neto hit a bomb yesterday. We was on him too. So that's pretty cool. They're not striking out that much on that sinker, but I'll bring it in. As of late, I don't know how much I can trust these guys to do something for me. No power and hard hitting, all that. Last 2 weeks. So Adele got a bomb. The exit velos don't look so sexy. Neto hit a bomb. That bolstered his exit velo and barrel and shit. No striking out. I don't know what to say here. I would have to lean towards athletics here. I ain't gonna lie. Oh, that was just a sinker though. Let me see. Last month. Full pitch mix here. Zach Neto. Adele. Zach Neto. 3 bombs in the last 2 weeks. 23 barrel rate. Hard hit. Fly ball. And pull. Neto, huh? Barrel. Neto. Neto. Okay. Zach Neto. Yeah, Neto. I like Neto. Tough pitching matchup too, though, man. But I don't mind Neto here. Mm-hmm. Neto was 2 for 8 versus him with a bomb. Nolan Shanuel has a bomb. Hmm. He hit the home run versus them this year. Off a sinker at that. Okay. So I guess Neto. I like Neto. Neto has a home run in 3 or 4. I like him hits up to a bomb. I can see. I mean, whatever, right? Um, but I also no this ballpark. I ain't even finna go there. Arizona, Minnesota. Zach Gallen. Zach Gallen's giving up 7 bombs to righties at home. 2 of those bombs come at home. He looks pretty good at home, but the, he still, he still can do it. He get hit. Buxton, we know Buxton is Buxton. He's throwing a slider 41% of the time. He's giving up 4 bombs on that slider. Buxton has 4 bombs of his own on that slider. Um, Let me put that slider up there. Royce Lewis got 2 bombs. He's got 4 hits on the slider. 2 of them were bombs. 40 fly ball. See what they've done for me lately. Royce Lewis, a bomb as of late. 62 fly ball. So he can loft it, but he got to get that power back behind it. Last 3 weeks. That's 2 weeks. So, last 2 weeks, Royce got a bomb. Buxton got a bomb on it. Royce got a bomb on it within the last 7 days. Royce fly ball is high as hell on that slider the whole way through. Put the rest of the pitches up there and bring it back to like the last month. Buxton, 4 bombs, 2 bombs, 6 Jackson, fly ball there. 2 weeks. Royce and Buxton have 2 bombs apiece the last 2 weeks. Buxton hitting the ball a little bit harder than Royce. Barrels are there for both of those guys. Royce fly ball is higher than Buxton's in the last 2 weeks. Buxton surprisingly has a 4% K rate. I ain't gonna say for surprisingly, he's been balling. Buxton 6 for 13 last week. Royce 1 for 11. That one was a bomb. Lefty's been doing damage, man. Straight up. For this team. So Zach Gallen, he's given up 3, 4, 4, 5, 3, 2, 4, 4, 6, 0, 2, 3, whatever, man. Yeah. Bombs. Zach Gallen giving up. He's red to lefties, man. So we always see how Buxton and Buxton and Royce Lewis looked right there versus his pitch mix. Now you got him pitching pretty bad versus lefties. And we're about to see how, these lefties look. Brooks Lee just went yard this week. He's doing that fastball 40% of the time. Brooks Lee likes that. He's giving up 4 home runs on that fastball, and he's getting hit. So the lefties are in the spot, right? So we'll put that fastball up there by itself. Man, we're going to target lefties here. At home, it's a little bit better at home, though. Still got a high average. So, fastball. Josh Bell got 3 bombs. Lee got 4. Lonnie got 2. Fly ball. Brooks Lee got the fly ball there. Cody Clemens fly ball. Cody Clemens got 3 bombs. Tristan Gray down there is at 11 for 30. He can get some hits on that fastball. Not a lot of these guys not striking out that much, so that's a good thing. Last month here, Trevor Lonick, 10 for 26, 4 extra base hits, 2 bombs on that fastball, 45 fly ball. Cody Clemens, 2 bombs, 47 fly ball. Not striking out for Josh Bell. He's batting 350 in the last month. So 69 fly ball here for Brooks Lee. He's got 2 bombs on that fastball. Last 2 weeks, that's how they look. Lonick, Bell. Lonick hitting the fastball pretty hard there. 62 fly ball. I have been stalking Lonick the last 2-3 days. Lonick got a bomb in the last 7 days. 98, 25, 75, 75 fly ball on that fastball, no striking out. So, Josh Bell got a bomb in the last 7 days. What I will do here, I will come over here and look at this team versus pitcher, and I will pull out Minnesota Twins. And Byron Buxton's got a bomb off him. Go figure. A lot of these guys haven't seen him. So, bring it back to the last month. Drop the full pitches in there and see what we got. We have a lot of guys looking pretty good here. Brooks Lee not striking out, 41 fly ball. Trevor Lonick fly ball is up there. How about last 3 weeks? They gotta look better. I think they're gonna keep looking better because they've been hitting as of late. Fly ball for Bruce Lee has been there. He's got 5 bombs in the last 3 weeks on his pitch mix. Let's take a look. It's only batting 212, but he had been hitting bombs. 2 on that fastball, 1 on that changeup. That's all that's displaying. And that slider, bang. Bring it back last 2 weeks. Trevor Lonick, 7 for 17. Barrel rate and fly ball and pull air is there. Brooks Lee, barrel's not there. Fly ball and pull air was there. No striking out. Josh Bell, Cody Clemens. They've been hitting. Last 7 days, all these guys got a bomb. Trevor Lonick got 2. Trishan Gay and Carantini don't have any. They've been hitting. Arizona will face Taj Bradley. Taj Bradley's giving up 8 home runs to lefties there. That's just screaming Corbin Carroll, right? Taj Bradley looks just like what's the fuck that boy name? Gallen, right? 4 earned runs here, 5, 4, 4, 1, 2, 2, 6, 2. So as of like lately, he's been giving up runs, right? Last 4 games, he's giving up runs. 2 home runs to St. Louis, 3 home runs to Detroit, right? Hmm. What is he throwing? Fastball 53% of the time. Mm. I don't think they strike out that much off this fastball, so it's going to be interesting. Ketel Marte, 9% K rate. Perdomo, 12% K rate. And Vargas, 6% K rate on that fastball. Corbin Carroll has 5 bombs. Marte hit went yesterday. I'm 2 for 2 on Corbin and Carroll and Marte as of late. Called Corbin the other day, Marte yesterday. All right. Taj Bradley on the road. He's giving up 5 bombs on the road. Still looking the same. Okay. Well, for the simple fact that they're not striking out much, it just makes me feel like they still can put up some runs. Yeah. Let's take a look at these righties real quick. I don't know if we could probably get to an over or something like that. What's the team total? I mean, what's the total here? 9. Mm. Lefties, righties on the road. Okay, so he ain't been too good on the road. I didn't um I didn't look at the White Sox. I mean, I didn't look at Detroit. I looked at the White Sox. I mean, Colston, I have to go back because I wasn't sure about the pitcher matchup. I'll go back. Hmm. Not Colston though. I like Colston versus a lot of pitchers, most of the pitchers. I mean, that's what he does. Fastball 46% of the time. He's throwing that fastball a lot. Jordan Lawler. Marino. Marino. Mm. I don't know what they're gonna do here, man. Corbin Carroll 3 for 6 versus him with 2 bombs. Marte 1 for 2, a bomb. Arenado 2 for 3. So Marte and Corbin Carroll, they both have a bomb off him, but Corbin Carroll has 2. And I mean, these guys don't strike out much. They can be pesky. They're gonna need Corbin Carroll and Marte to step up on this one, and because he's pitching his worst to lefties, and they need to take advantage of that. So the best that I am looking at would probably be the lefties here, and Corbin Carroll and Marte. hmm Both of these pitches bad. I want to get to an over in this one. I'm quite sure that the bullpen for the Minnesota Twins don't look that hot. So I want to, I want to get to an over here. Um, this game is favored to the over at -115. I want to get to an over here. I do. I'm gonna lean towards the over. I'm gonna lean towards the over here. Bats. I mean, right. See, I'll throw Marte up there and Corbin Carroll up there. Corbin Carroll got 3 home runs in his last 10. What's the weather? Oh, they're gonna be in the dome, but let's see what. Do they have a chance of opening that motherfucker? 97 degrees with a roof. You gotta pay attention to that too. See if they got these roofs open and shit like that. If I had to choose a side, it would. I don't know who the fuck it would be, man. Minnesota. I don't know. Twins, bats, lefties get a bump here. I don't mind Buxton, Royce, but Buxton and the lefties, man. I just don't. I can't pinpoint whichever lefty I like that the most. They all popping at certain times, man. Straight up, man. I'm getting tired. I stayed up late last night. Baltimore, the Dodgers, man. We cast the over last night in this one. Uh, so Yamamoto, Yamamoto been good, man. Give up more than 3 runs once. Last 5 games, 1, 2. Hasn't given up more than 1 run last 5 games. That's awesome as hell right there. Yes, that is. Let me see something. Baltimore. His strikeouts at 6.5. Probably 7.5 on the books. You can get 6.5 on underdog. His pitching out sitting at 17.5. Where? On Caesars, you can get that as a parlay piece if you like it. He's pretty much over his outs like that. You know what I'm saying? Um, Baltimore versus right hand pitching. called out some bats in that Baltimore game, man. It was Adele who sold me. If I would have never played Adele yesterday, I would have hit a bunch of 2 and 3, a couple 2 and 3 bands, a couple of them. Baltimore, 119 WRC plus 21% K rate. Last 2 weeks. They are sixth in striking out, 96 WRC plus last 7 days. They are where the fuck is Baltimore? Oh, number 5, 76 WRC plus. So Yamamoto versus lefties. He's giving up 5 bombs at home. 3 of those 5 bombs come at home. 45 fly ball. Ground ball. He is throwing. Gunner hit a bomb yesterday. That splitter. Gunner hit a home run off that splitter yesterday. He's lights out on the splitter. He's giving up 1 home run on the splitter. We will single out that splitter real quick. See what the rest of the squad doing off that splitter. Basalo got a bomb on it. Gunner has a bomb on it. Yeah, yep. I liked both of them and Holiday. Holiday is 4 for 6 on that splitter. He looks good. It's a few strikeouts, but 60 pulls, 60 fly ball, 60 pulls, 60 pulls. That's crazy. I had to turn back over there. He's 4 for 6 on that. Mm. Hmm. Lately, look at that. That's when them strikeouts come into play. The last 2 weeks, and look at this. The averages, like last 2 weeks, Gunner got 2 bombs, Holiday got 1, but they red as fuck right there. Last 7 days. Mm, get them righties up there. He's giving up 5 bombs to righties and 5 bombs to lefties. 4 of his 5 bombs come at home. He's got 30% K rate to righty. To righties, he's throwing a splitter, fastball, sinker, slider, a lot of shit. Pete ain't hit that splitter yet this season. He's lights out. Look at that shit. Man. 167, 156, 121. Yikes. Mm. they green because you know they hit a lot of fastballs and stuff like that. But he's throwing a lot of pitches, and at the rate he's throwing them, right? I mean, 17% slider, 22 sinker, 22 fastball, 22 splitter, and he's pretty effective with these motherfuckers, man. The barrel, no barrels, like right on the fastball. Okay, he give up a bomb. He ain't get man. He ain't Superman though, you know. So if you want to take like P to somebody for a bomb, I don't mind it. I ain't going there. I ain't even finna go there, man. This man, the White Sox. Okay, look at the level of competence, competition. Then, okay, the White Sox. He did them dirty. Went almost 9. Uh, I think he lost a no hit bid right there. And then the Angels. He went 8. Okay, two. Might as two ass teams. Blanked Philly. They ain't all that at times. Milwaukee got down on them, gave them 1 run, 7 innings. San Diego ass 5 runs to San Francisco. Mm. So he was giving up runs here. That's still good, man. That man's good as hell. New York Mets, Toronto, Cleveland, Arizona, Miami. I don't know what it is, but it just seemed like ain't none of these motherfuckers he pitched against any good. But then, is the league any good? So I don't know. They Baltimore got enough bats to make some noise here. I'm just gonna have to find out. You know, I'm gonna have to find out if he's gonna make some noise here against these motherfuckers. The leash is there for him. He can. They're gonna let him go 90, 100. We're gonna see what the deal is here. I don't know if I'm gonna bet any Baltimore guys. What time this game come on at 9? Maybe when I get there, it might, depending on the rest of my day, how my day look. But I am definitely not putting one of them motherfuckers in my parlay and waiting all night for them to go against a motherfucking pitcher like Okamoto. We gonna see though. Might be the Dodgers. Motherfucking Freeman didn't hit nothing last night. All I need him to do was put bat to ball to cash a ticket. That motherfucker didn't do shit. Trevor Rogers versus righties, giving up 8 bombs on the road. Of those 8 bombs, 2 of them come on the road. He's got a higher average on the road, higher slugging on the road, but no, it's got lower slugging on the road. Um, yeah, let me see something. Freddie, speaking of Freddie, Freddie's 5 for 12 versus this motherfucker. He didn't do shit last night. Rojas 2 for 2, Otani 2 for 6. Otani, I thought the over wasn't gonna hit. He wasn't in the lineup. He on paternity leave. He's only got a 14% K rate to righties. Mookie's been on one as of late. Okay, so that's something we want to take heed to. Uh, Paez. Fastball 41% of the time he's throwing. He's giving up 5 bombs on that fastball to righty. So let's single that out right now. Right. William Smith out. Teoscar Hernandez out. So Miguel Rojas 9 for 26 on that fastball. He's batting 300 on that fastball. He looks good. No striking out. Alex Call, no striking out. Andy Pajes, Mookie, 2 bombs, 21 barrel, 66 fly ball, 13 K rate. The average is down, but the bombs are there. The 3 hits on that fastball this season versus lefties were all extra base hits. That's a good sign. Last 3 weeks, Nada. The righties versus lefties in the last 3 weeks. Let me find out the Dodgers ain't been looking good versus lefties as a whole. Let me slide over here. Last 30 days here. Dodgers versus lefties. 21% K rate, 94 WRC plus. That's below average. Right there, though. Right there, though. Dodgers. Yeah, 24% K rate, 86 WRC plus. 86 is below average there. Last 7 days, Dodgers 101 WRC plus, so they might have just woke up. But I know they crushing righties. The Dodgers are. Rojas, huh? Put the rest of the pitchers in there. Mookie. So Mookie, it's extra velos and shit, man. Line drive 320. Fly ball 390. Line drive, fly ball 290, I guess. Matter of fact, Mookie, he's got 2 bombs in his last 5 games. 3 hits yesterday. It's pretty much been hitting the ball good, okay as of late. Gotta keep your eye out on Mookie before it's too late. Lefties. Left on left. Trevor Rogers hadn't pitched. Okay. Ohtani, don't know if he's going to be in the lineup. If he's going on a paternity leave, then when he come back, you might get a bomb or 2 out of his ass on some dad strength. But yeah, they don't look super good on paper versus lefties right now. Last 3 weeks, it's just been it's Ohtani right there looking, and he'll strike out a little bit, but I don't know. We'll see, man. Bump to the righties. Ohtani though, last 7 at bats, strikeout, 2 bombs. What's the line in this one? Dodgers minus 234 favorites with Yamamoto on the mound. I wonder. Over under 8 here. What's the weather? Over under 8. I wonder if they can get to Okamoto. 68 degrees, wind going that way. They had a dogfight yesterday. What do they got? What do they got team total for Baltimore? 2.5. It's 2.5. 3.5 plus money, meaning you can get a 2.5 somewhere else. How about, let's look on DraftKings. First 5 team total, 1.5. Minus 140. 140. Watch. Game lines. Baltimore. First X innings. Oh, Baltimore. First 5 team total, 1.5. Hmm. Baltimore team total 2.5. It'll be 3.5 in a minute. FanDuel got it at 3.5 at plus money. You can get the parlay piece on DraftKings. Total team runs for the game at 2.5. If you think they can pull it off. Now, um, Yamamoto ain't been having that shit, right? His earned runs. This is his earned runs right here. His last 5 games. He ain't been having that shit as of late at all. And I think he can do that on all these teams. Milwaukee was, they've been playing good, but, I think he could, San Francisco, Houston, Miami, San Francisco, they went over their totals. If you don't think they're going over their 1.5 totals, then you have to take his pitching outs. You better take his pitching outs, his strikeouts, his fucking, you know what I'm saying? So those are other ways that you could profit. You know what I'm saying? If you don't think he going over his total, if you don't think they're going over 2.5, then you better take Yamamoto pitching outs, strikeouts, even earned runs. Straight up. All that shit fall in line, man. On paper, I like Otani. The brief second it looked like Mookie Betts can go. Um, uh, Tucker's got lefty splits, but and then Trevor Rogers on the other hand, he gives it up to righties. He gives up home runs to righties, so it's a possible he could slip up and give up a home run to maybe a Mookie. And then you got some of these Baltimore bats that was looking good. It's more Baltimore bats that look good versus Yamamoto than Dodgers bats that look good. So with that being said, you can figure that shit out. You got to figure it out. Oh shit. If what I would mind backing for Yamamoto would probably be his strikeouts, because sometimes you can get to your strikeouts before you can get to your pitching outs. It route to get into your pitching out, so probably would be strikeouts, pitching outs, earned runs in that order for me, for Yamamoto. Home runs from that Dodger game, it looked like they would be coming from Baltimore side. You just got to figure out if Yamamoto gonna give them up. Straight up, Baltimore. It's a lot to think about, man. Last game on the docket, right? Baltimore, Boston, Seattle. Over under 7.5. Big ballpark. Like whatever. What are we doing, right? So, um, hold up. Let's go. Seattle. Conley early. Conley early is giving up 6 to Texas. Texas. He can give up bombs though. 2, 2, 0, 2, 1, 2. Right? He can give up some bombs. The 90 pitches and shit you see in a 5 game straight, indicating that whoever you like versus his pitch mix, you're gonna get a chance because he's the pitches are there. He's given up 10 home runs to righties. Of those 10, on the road, he's given up 4 of them. 4 of those 10 on the road. The fly ball is up there and it's pull air, right? So it's giving up fly ball and pull. Okay. Julio went yesterday. Okay. Um, Julio was out for some games too. He was out for some games, I believe. 1 or 2, I believe. So, he's throwing that fastball, changeup, curveball. Julio's got a decent amount of barrel all across the board, right? So that's a plus. You know what I'm saying? And he's got a little home run here, a little home run there, a little home run here. He's giving up 5 bombs on that fastball. That's his top pitch he's thrown. And then the second, the changeup. Let me put that fastball up there real quick. He gave up 5 bombs on that motherfucker. Rob Refsnyder probably gonna be in the lineup, and I'm probably gonna like his ass for a bomb. I ain't gonna lie. Julio won. Julio's only batting 600. 188 on that fastball on the season. He's got some fly ball though. Garver, hard hit and fly ball, and pull. Wow, Garver on that fastball, hard fly ball, pull. Weston, Victor Robles. Refsnyder. Garver. Last 2 weeks, he hit a bomb on it. Okay. Julio last month, hard hit, fly ball, no striking out, little pull. Robles, no bombs, hot fly ball, pull. Garver, 1 bomb, exit velo down, barrel, man. Hard fly ball is up, pull is up. Watch out for Garver. That's the last month though. Last 2 weeks. Last 2 weeks they ain't looking good. Garver, 100% fly ball, 33 pull. Watch out for Garver, man. Straight up. Watch out for Garver. Garver, when's the last time he played? Yesterday. 2 days ago. Okay. Sleeper bomb. Sleeper bomb. Gotta see what lineups look like. Conley early versus these lefties here. Left on left matchup. Lefties don't look too hot. Lefties don't look too hot at all. Sinker, 41% of the time. Cole Young likes the sinker. You can look at him for hits. Josh Naylor, you can look at him for hits. Crawford, you can look at him for hits. Yeah, they don't look too good versus lefties. Seattle. 100. Seattle. 84 WIC plus. Seattle. 86 WIC. What about Seattle full season? Seattle. 82 WIC plus full season. And how the fuck does Conley early look? He got the pictures. He gave Tampa Bay 6 Ks, Baltimore 6 Ks, 7 Ks to Atlanta, 5 Ks to Kansas City, 6 to Atlanta, 8 to Tampa Bay. What the fuck is his strikeouts? Even though, I mean, this the way this team look now, Mariners. Is he pitching? Where the fuck is the pitcher at? Boston. Is they updating this shit or something? What are they doing? What's wrong with the site? Okay, that was, I had to refresh that shit early. Strikeouts at 6.5. Oh, excuse me then. Shit. 6.5 at plus money. It's pitching outs at 17.5. Okay, they see the book's smarter than me. But you're gonna get what? It's outs at 17.5 at plus money. Um the last lefties versus Seattle. Um Ranger Suarez, 5 Ks yesterday, 6.2 innings. Trevor Rogers, 3 Ks, 5.2. Framber Valdez, five innings. Sean Manaea. Jeffrey Springs gave him 7. Noah Cameron gave him 8. They seen a lot of lefties though. Hmm. Earned runs 2.5. Walks allowed. Hits allowed. Outs. Damn. I don't know, man. I don't know. All right, flip it over. Boston. Emerson Can Hancock versus lefties. Um, he can get barreled, giving up 7 bombs. Of those 7 bombs, 3 of them come at home. Big ballpark. I don't like to target this ballpark for bombs. I don't like today. Definitely goes with any day, anytime versus a lefty. He's definitely a play. He's throwing a fastball 47%. I mean, it's gonna pop up to be like Duran and Abreu, but you know them motherfuckers, man. They've been wishy washy and Gasper for a hit. But Abreu, his power been a little bit on a better side as of late. First that fastball, um, the fly ball and shit like that, and the power. And Gasper kind of creep up a little bit. Abreu just ain't doing what I need him to do. I done lost on him 2 or 3 times as of late. And I'm just be today might be the day, but I'm gonna be waiting on his ass. I can't keep doing that. He's a fake bopper. You got a chance, man. Damn. Fake ass bopper, man. Straight up. Wilson Contreras, I like Wilson. Let's put some hits or something. He throwing that sinker 45. At least a hit or so. None of these guys striking out on that sinker. He's throwing it 45% of the time. Not my favorite day today. And I ain't going to worry about it. Big ballpark. Not my favorite day. Like I said, I'm not going to worry about it. IKF. Wilson Contreras. Durbin. Durbin went yesterday, didn't he? Jeremy Durant. Nobody's got a bomb on him. Wilson Contreras 0 for 1. What about Seattle? I guess nobody's seen him. And this probably an 8.5 total. A 7.5. It does feel like both of these pitchers finna come out here and pitch good. Shit. I don't like a lot of this shit. I don't like at all. Damn, this don't feel good. This don't feel good. I thought I was gonna be quiet yesterday. I'm quiet as fuck today. This don't feel good at all. It don't feel good for bats, for bombs, for me. It don't feel good at all. I ain't gonna lie. But I'm gonna tell you this. Um, I can see myself trying to get up to a 7 or an 8 for Will Warren. Yesterday I did one. It was 3 crazy 8s. It was 8 8 8. That parlay cashed, but I can see myself getting up to an 8 or a 7 for Will Warren. Possibly Evaldi feels like a 7 today, but maybe a pitching outs too. Um, Chris Sale, Harrison. Freddie at 6.5. That's good plus money. My dumb ass would go up to 7. You know what I'm saying? But boy, that 6 is very, very enticing. Yamamoto at 8 for plus 130. Sanchez. I ain't finna lie to you. I don't know, man. I wonder if I can get up to Chris Peralta. I'm just thinking out loud. I wonder if I can get up to Peralta 7, 8 Ks, man. And Will Warren. I think these two guys could be the guys that could probably get us to that we can lotto on, man. Shit. Let me see. I really feel it, man. And Schlittler just gave their ass 12 or 13 Ks yesterday. I took them for 8. 9 Ks for Warren. Man. 8 Ks, 7 Ks for 7 Ks for Peralta before they get his ass out of there. That's a plus 1,200. 7 Ks and 8 Ks for Warren. Or do you just individually ladder them up? 6 and 7 for both, or some shit like that. But if you're looking for that one slot, it would have to be that one value spot. It would have to be for me. It would have to be Warren. That with that. That'll be the ladder. I would try to get in there at that 6, that 7, that 8. I can see it. I can see it. Cause Cincinnati be striking the fuck out. But can I see them home runs though? I can't. I like now before I do anything else. Okay, I like Goldie. I already got him written down. Goldie. If I was to take one person for a bomb here, it would be Blade. Let me refresh this. Any lineups out? Good. Okay. Goldie. Okay, so here it's flipped. Now, well, it's not flipped, but Goldie, I'm for sure playing this HRR, even if it's 3. And I'm not playing this home run straight. Them trip sevens. I know I got 2. I don't know where I'm gonna get the 3 from. I'm tempting to the way I was looking at things that I'm really tempting for Sale to take his ass at 10. I just feel like Sale finna sit their ass the fuck down today. I feel like Sale finna sit their ass down. I ain't finna lie. I think Sale finna sit their ass down. I'm not going to be scared today. I'm not going to be scared today. We got enough sample size. Pete Crow, Nico, Suzuki, Bush, Bregman. Cubs look, Amaya, Shaw. Cubs looking like they turning it around. Milwaukee look like they probably like semi declining right now. Semi. And I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna show you. I got two spots I want to show y'all. I got one spot I want to show y'all, and I'm gonna let y'all figure this one out because I got one spot I want to show y'all, and it's this. It's this. It's this. The San Francisco spot, man, because it looks like San Francisco about to hit him, and Devers. It looks like Devers probably about to go. We know Devers is a certified bopper. He just having a bad season, or it looked like this game probably finna get ready to go over. Okay, and it's a 7.5 here. It just, I don't know. It's an 8. It's not even 7.5. It's an 8. So the books feel the same way too. It just feel like it got an overfeel to it. But Max Meyer, I know I fuck with Max Meyer. He pretty good, right? Um, 5 runs here, 4 runs there. Other than that, he hasn't given up more than 3 runs the whole season. He can drop some Ks on people like 9 here, 5, 7, 6, 8, 6, 9, 5, 7, whatever the case may be. San Francisco, he ain't strike nobody out like that there. Long story short, flipping over to the lefties real quick. Max, he's got 30% K rate to lefties. Max, as of late here, last 3 weeks, they've been hitting. You see, Eldridge, he's 12 for 30. Holy, he's 17 for 33. Um, Devers 8 for 32. These nobody's striking out but Devers. Last 2 weeks, Holy, Eldridge looking good. Devers 4 extra base hits in the bomb, and last 7 days, which was yesterday, Devers hit a bomb. They still green. They not striking out like that. They're still green. That's just the lefties. He's throwing that slide. No, he's throwing that sweeper 34% of the time. Oh, Devers hit a bomb yesterday off of the slider, not the sweeper. I thought it was the sweeper. My bad. I don't know. Dinner righties here. Let me see. It was Adamas. He had 2 bombs. Last 7 days. 57 fly ball. He will strike out though. I probably just overthought something. I ain't even finna do that. I overthought some shit. I'm just gonna make me not even fuck with this whole game. Straight up. It's gonna make me not even fuck with this whole game. All right. I think today you gotta dig in that bag to hit something special. You gotta dig in that bag hefty to hit something special. I need to see some lineups that's gonna be out, but for right now, when you look at a matchup standpoint, you got to look at this Minnesota game. Zach Gallen, Taj Bradley, right? And overall, you got to look at Buxton home run probably is about, man, you know what I'm saying? And man, his home run probably, shit. Richard went yesterday, day late. Goldie, Okamoto, Brian Reynolds, Indy is plus 475. Indy and Brian Reynolds. Neto at 380. Neto and at Neto, but the matchup ain't there though. But it's there, but it's not. It's there, but it's not. Boston, Buxton 264. Wow. Marte Carroll or Marte Carroll Buxton. Lefties for Minnesota. Cody Clemens, Warner said. Yeah, Jordan. Belly versus lefties. He's got a lefty splits all the time. Warren Sale? Who else for strikeouts? Warren Sale. Um, Freddie, man, you got to put your head down and bet Freddie. I ain't even gonna lie. He gonna be the one to make you or break you. But if he get hot, man, he will sit down 6, 7, 8. You know what I'm saying? You might get vintage Freddie. You might turn around. Them motherfuckers got. Man, you might turn around. He got 9, 10. I ain't even gonna lie. It was Cody at times. It was Larnick at times. Buxton is a bona fide bopper. All I can do is say, look, you're just gonna have to go from matchup, right? From matchup standpoint, and the matchup standpoint right now would be might be like Yomamoto, not Yomamoto. What's that motherfucking boy name? Hold up. Let's go to the Cubs game. Let's keep it funky with ourselves, right? Colin Ray is giving up 8 bombs to righties. Colin Ray has given up 4 bombs to lefties. Okay. Go back to Colin Ray. He's given up 8 bombs to righties. Corbin has given up 7 bombs to lefties. Okay. Colin Ray. He's been giving up bombs as of late. 2-1-0-2-1. Colin Ray is throwing what? Colin Ray is throwing fastball, sinker, da 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 da. Full season, Toronto righties. With the over under of 9 here. Oh yeah, Okamoto. Colin Ray, 17% K rate. Okamoto, 5 bombs on that fastball. Colin Ray, top 2 pitches, he's giving up 5 bombs. Top 2 pitches, Okamoto's got 7 bombs. Of course, he probably ain't been doing nothing as of late. We can look at the last month. But, I mean, he has a matchup. You know what I'm saying? He has a matchup. He had a 38 fly ball, right? So he has a matchup. You know what I'm saying? and I'll do that shit like that for right now. See how this shit work. I could, but looking at Okamoto, Colin Ray, he's giving up bombs. Um, Cantillo is giving up bombs, right, to righties. Um, Cantillo, 9 home runs to righties. 9 home runs to righties. Cantillo, 9 home runs to righties. Whatever the fuck he's throwing, they not, you know what I'm saying? Pena hit 2 bombs yesterday. In fact, I like Pena as a batter today, right? Pena might fuck around and go again. Because, 94 exit velo on the season, 60 hard hit, 34 fly ball, 12% K rate. Pena might go to again. Pena, last month, green, 72 hard hit, 36 fly ball, 9 pull, no strikeouts. 95 exit velo versus lefties. This is his exit velo right here. I mean, you look at his log yesterday. He hit a home run on the 17th. He hit 2 of them yesterday. He's probably in form. Okay, he's probably in form, right? I mean, when we talk, if you want to talk about matchups, if we want to go from a matchup standpoint, Cantillo is giving up bombs to righties. So this boy is in form. Or you can say righties get a bump in the home run department. That opens up the doors like guys like Christian Walker, shit like that. He's been quiet as of late, you know. Anybody these are major league home run hitters, right? Now, major league batters. Um, who else giving up bombs? Now this is Colorado, right? So Reynolds. I'm gonna like Reynolds. I'm gonna like Reynolds with the form. I have interest in Brandon Lowe, Indy Rodriguez. He'll be hitting from the left side. Mm. But that's Coors. We know that. Neto is interesting. Both of these two ballparks was in Colorado Athletic. We know I can hit a home run in them small ass parks, so we know what we're dealing with there. Rogers giving up bombs to righties, right? Rogers giving up bombs to righties. So, um, Rogers giving up bombs to righties. Um, so he's giving up 8 bombs to righties, right? Now, Mookie hit a home run yesterday. Hit a home run 4 games ago. Okay. Those were probably versus righties. But you got Pages, who historically had hit home runs versus righties, right? He got a 52 fly ball on his pitch mix in the last month. You know what I'm saying? I could put it to the full season and just look at the righties who you could probably, Pages has hit lefties. Mookie's got 2 bombs with a 46 fly ball on the season. Now Mookie, as of late, been trying to do something. Last 2 weeks, he's got a 95 exit velo, 14 barrel rate. He's only 1 for 7, but he's got a 95 exit velo, 14 barrel rate, 50 hard hit, 50 fly ball, and he hit a home run yesterday. Okay, so he's throwing that fastball 41% of the time. He's given up 5 home runs on that fastball. The last 7 at bats, he's got a 33 barrel rate on that fastball. It sometimes it don't fucking matter if he hit it or not. It's what the fuck he trying to do with it. You know what I'm saying? Especially as of late. So if you're looking at this, the type of shit I don't do, and I need to do. You know what I'm saying? Because those the motherfuckers that ain't showing up, but it takes time to find them, right? Those motherfuckers who ain't showing up, green, all ain't all the way noticeable green, right? So if I was to run, who the fuck was that again? That was that was Okamoto, Pena at 650. See Buxton, Royce at 500. Royce. I don't give a fuck if I lose. Royce at 500. Cody. This is a good matchup for a lot of batters on this team. We could see some bombs here in this game, right? We could see some bombs here in this game. So even if you don't, okay, if you could say, look, Mookie ain't really been informed like that, right? You don't have to put him up there, right? Okamoto, he ain't been informed like that, right? You don't have to put him up there. You know, you can pick one of these guys. Pena is probably the one that's been informed, right? Because he got 3 home runs in the last 2 games. You can say, fuck it, I'm going to take a stab at Pena. Or you can say, fuck it, I'm going to line shop because he already 600. I'm gonna take a stab wherever they got the best line at. You might find a 700-800 for Pena, right? Went once the day before, went twice yesterday. You know, and then you got Buxton, Carroll, Marte, Cody, Royce. It's a lot of home run candidates in this game. If you ask me, and both pitchers give it up. So I could even see a hits run and RBI lay in this one, right? But truth be told, me personally, I would keep it only Corbin Carroll and Marte in that on that side, and probably Buxton, Cody, Lieben going. Like this one here, you could Podomo. I can see Podomo maybe. You know, Gray kept popping up down there. You can look at him for hits. This game here can be Larnick, Bell, Royce. This game here could be interesting. I'm playing the over in this one. The Minnesota Twins. I'm playing the over in that. So those were some bats, some that matchup wise that's sitting in a good spot, right? Sitting in a good spot. You can look at those guys, right? But I do like my first initial was always going to be, shit. We like we like Goldie. I like Goldie. I'm playing. I'm not playing Goldie's home run straight though. I'm playing his 3 HRR straight. Goldie. I'm playing his 3 HRR straight, but I will put him in LA. Oh, Springer. Yeah, Springer just hit a bomb as of late too, man. Springer, I forgot that. hmm Goldie 364. Now those plays, I'm gonna make some plays on those too since I pointed them out. Those guys since I pointed them out. I'm gonna make some plays on them. But I'm gonna go Goldie. Um, I don't mind Baldwin. I want to try Brian Reynolds. I do. I want to also try Zach Neto. I don't mind um, Julio. Julio. He had barrel all across the board for that 391 to heat check Ketel Marte versus whoever the fuck that pitcher was. That's a good price to me. Buxton, you can look at it in a couple ways, saying he ain't been hitting them, or I love the matchup, right? Corbin Carroll's got 2 bombs off this kid. So maybe I might do a Buxton, Carroll, Marte, or like 2 and 2, like Buxton, Carroll, Marte, maybe Cody or Royce, something like that. Maybe switch a Buxton and a lefty in there. So yeah, maybe I might do something like that. But Buxton, shit, Goldie. At that number, I might have to take a stab at Reynolds at that number. He's in form. I might have to take a stab at Reynolds at that number. And what bats? I didn't put any bats to the side, a lot of bats to the side, but who do I have? Carroll, Marte, Neto, Gonzalez, Horwitz, Indy, Reynolds. Okay, Diaz for hits, Randa for hits. You can heat check Randa. He went yesterday. Peterson, Langford went a few times. Nemo looked good for hits. Ivaldi over outs. Ivaldi leaned to the strikeouts. Volpe was interesting for hits, HRRs. Goldie, Warren Ks, Warren outs. But I didn't put in a lot of the rest of the bats. So, I don't have Buxton up there. My fault. Let's get Buxton up there. And just for a light lay, I need the matchup to be there. Let's go Reynolds, man. Let's go Reynolds. Reynolds, Buxton, Goldie. Reynolds, Buxton, Goldie. Reynolds, Buxton, Goldie. Yeah, let's play that. First game kickoff at what time? I like Colston too. 12, 10, 30, 40 minutes. Warren, okay, and then Warren, the ones I'm gonna parlay together, I'm gonna take a stab at. It's going to be Warren and Freddie Peralta because especially Freddie Peralta because his strikeouts are low enough to find some value on. The guys that got them 7.5, 8 strikeouts, I got to go up to 9 and 10 to get some ladder on it. You know what I'm saying? Not saying they can't do it, but that's what I got to do. So Freddie, he's got enough. If he go off, you got enough room for him to. You got enough value on him, right? You're getting 6 at 5 at plus 113. right? 7 at 227, 8 at 454. I'm gonna try him at the 6 though. I ain't gonna lie, and I'm gonna think about it, man. I'm gonna think about it. I'm gonna think about it, for the rest of the day if I want to go up that ladder. Will Warren is probably my top ladder candidate today. The top ladder. They just got their ass destroyed yesterday by Schlittler, right? And we was there for it. We was there for it. Pete Crow, Paul, Coulson. I can't talk you off none of them. Can't talk you off none of them at all. I'm gonna be doing more pitching props though. I ain't finna stunt. So let me close this one out. I'm gonna close this one out like this. I don't mind I don't mind Benintendi, Montgomery, or Grichuk for bombs. Haven't looked at Detroit. Blade, if I had to take one person for Cincy, Blade, and then Goldsmith. Now I do like Volpe down here for HRRs. For some reason, I think he's gonna get biz active down there. Cody Bellinger has lefty splits, meaning he hits lefties. Will Warren is in probably the best strikeout spot, one of the best, the best strikeout spot. This Cubs game, I think they finna get active in this game. I just can't, what I'm saying? From a matchup standpoint, I mean, I can see Okamoto and Springer. The Cubs, I mean, Pete, I don't know who the rest, but I think this game finna get active as a whole. Evaldi, I like his pitching outs. I don't mind Walker Buehler's pitching outs. France been warm. Nemo been hot. You ain't even got to look at him for bombs. Langford's been warm for bombs. Jock Peterson got 5 bombs on Walker Buehler top pitch. It's a 7.5 over under here. I still, I don't like neither one of these offenses. Man, if I had to take one of these, I just feel like Chris Dale probably finna deal today. I do. I feel like he finna show out today. I could be wrong. Baldwin looked like he would be a home run candidate. Ozzy, I've usually targeted him versus lefties, but I'm not fucking with Harrison right now. I ain't even fucking with him. Bet. Boy, I'm so undecided in this Miami game here. Got to over under 8. I'm a scoop, right? This probably would be the day. That's what I would say. Yandy looked pretty good versus the pitch mix. I wouldn't be surprised if Yandy went. Randa, you can heat check him. Cantillo's giving up bombs to righties. Pena is hot. Okay, Pena is hot. Righties should get a home run bump. Bazana, fly ball had been looking pretty good as of late. Schneeman can go. Manzardo can go. I don't want nothing to do with these bats. Bryce Harper is an interesting individual today, right? He's an interesting individual for that fastball. He's got 6 home runs on it. I wouldn't be surprised if he went. Peralta, I'm trying him on the strikeouts today. Sanchez is great at baseball. Indy Rodriguez, I would like to play his hits, runs, and RBIs today, possibly up to 3. Reynolds hits to a bomb. Brandon Lowe's probably a get right spot for him. HRRs for Horowitz. Surprisingly, Colorado hadn't been striking out. Neto, I like Neto for a bomb. I mean, I can't even, if I had to take 2 guys for a bomb, it would probably be Neto and Kurtz. One from each team. Hey, Zach Geloff has been looking good for hits here. Both of these pitchers has been pretty good, but the ballpark is giving up runs. Early, I look like Early can pitch good here. Ref Snyder is a home run candidate anytime he sees a lefty. Rodriguez was looking like the most versatile guy as far as hitting a home run on his team. William Abreu, he needs to get the loft on the ball. Otherwise, he can get it up. I mean, he can get it out of there, right? The power has been there as late. That's it. He ain't been doing shit. I ain't even gonna lie. It looked like Baltimore could hit Yamamoto, but Yamamoto been good, man. Straight up. Mookie looked like he's been trying to go. Rogers gave up 8 bombs to righties. So righties could be in a bump for I forgot about Edmund. Edmund's probably gonna be in the lineup. You know what Edmund does to lefties, so that's somebody you want to take a look at too. It only takes one swing of the bat, and Pete Alonso can be that guy. And a couple of these lefties, you know what I'm saying, where Pete Alonso and Holiday looked good at times, and Henderson, but boy, is Okamoto a really good pitcher. Both of these guys here, I'm looking at the over. I'm leaning towards the over in this game. I did say I'm gonna play it. And I probably will play it, man. But um, you got multiple. I mean, you got multiple guys in here that could, do some work between Carroll, Marte, Buxton, Clemens, Royce. Those guys can do some damage. That was the 3-leg right there. Paul, Buxton, Brian Reynolds. We went over those matchup plays. My favorite strikeout play would be um, Will Warren, and followed by Freddie Peralta. And there's a ton of more strikeout plays and a ton of value batters that are in good spots. We went over it. I can't go over all that shit. I'm out of here.